The 2016 W Motors Fenyr SuperSport. Dubai-based supercar maker W Motors took the world by surprise in 2012 when it unveiled the Lykan Hypersport. Powered by a 770 horsepower flat-six engine built by Roof and sporting a radical design, the Lykan Hypersport had a claimed top speed of 245 miles per hour. Production was limited at only 5 units per year, and because of its exclusivity and the titanium, diamonds, and sapphires integrated into its fancy headlamps, pricing was set at an astounding $3.4 million. A little more than 2 years have passed since the Lykan Hypersport was shown to the world, and W Motors revealed its second production supercar. Called the Fenyr SuperSport, the new supercar features even more radical styling and a significantly more powerful engine. Like its predecessor, the SuperSport was developed together with Magna, Steyr and Roof Automobile. Production is set to commence in 2017, right after the supercar makes its official debut, most likely at the 2016 Beijing Auto Show in China. Because production won't be as limited as the Hypersports, the SuperSport will be more affordable than its predecessor, even though it will still be a $1 million car. Find out more about that in our review. Updated April 14, 2016, W Motors dropped a new video in which it explains how Fenyr SuperSport's triptych rear spoiler works. Hit play to watch it. Continue reading to find out more about the W Motors Fenyr SuperSport. Exterior. Just like the Hypersport, the upcoming SuperSport features a layered surfacing design that creates the impression of an armored vehicle. While it may seem tough, the SuperSport is actually very light, as the entire body is made from carbon fiber and bolted on a tubular lightweight aluminum chassis. The supercar has an aggressive front fascia with LED headlamps and massive air intakes, a ventilated hood, and protruding side skirts. The supercar has an aggressive front fascia with LED headlamps and massive air intakes, a ventilated hood, and protruding side skirts. The side air intakes extend toward the canopy-like roof, making the SuperSport look like a miniature, wingless jet fighter. Around back, it features a large diffuser, slender taillights, and a rather unusual configuration of spoilers. There's a larger, more traditional unit that runs the interior width of the rear fascia, as well as a pair of additional spoilers mounted higher on the rear fenders. Like most modern supercars, it also features an active rear spoiler. Dubbed triptych, it is composed of 3 separate moving flaps and operates using a complex electro-mechanical system that guarantees the synchronous movement of all 3 surfaces. The side panels deploy automatically at 80 km per hour, 50 miles per hour, and the main center panel deploys at 120 km per hour, 75 miles per hour. The innovative system helps the car to keep the rear planted when driving at high speed. During braking, the 3-piece spoiler folds back seamlessly into the body. While it may not be a beauty contest winner, the Fenyr SuperSport is definitely unique and a lot more aggressive than the Lykan Hypersport. Exterior dimensions. Interior. W Motors has yet to unveil photos of the SuperSport's interior, but I expect its design to be closely related to the Hypersport's. On the other hand, the SuperSport is likely to drop the gold stitching in the seats and the virtual holographic display that acts as an instrument panel, given the more affordable sticker. The cockpit, however, should boast acres of leather and Alcantara, carbon fiber and aluminum inserts, as well as state-of-the-art technology. More details should surface closer to the car's official unveiling in 2016. Drivetrain. According to W Motors' brief press release, the SuperSport will use a custom-built 4.0-liter, flat-six engine. Developed by Roof Automobile, a company famous for modifying Porsches for nearly 4 decades, the unit will come with a pair of turbochargers and an output of 900 horsepower and 1,200 Nm, 885 pound-feet of torque. That's a 130 horsepower and 135 pound-feet improvement over the Lykan Hypersport. The SuperSport goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds and up to a top speed of 248 miles per hour. Mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, the Hypersport had a 6-speed. The twin-turbo engine will enable the Supersport to hit 62 miles per hour from a standing start in less than 2.7 seconds and reach a top speed exceeding 400 kilometers per hour, 248 miles per hour. Both figures are improvements over the Hypersport, which charged from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.8 ticks and before hitting a top speed of 245 miles per hour. Other details aren't available as of this writing, but it's likely that the Supersport will also use suspension and brake components made by Roof. Drivetrain specifications. Prices. U.S. pricing for the supercar will start from $1.85 million according to W Motors. While that may seem like a lot, especially when compared to more popular supercars such as the Ferrari LaFerrari or the McLaren P1, the Supersport will actually be significantly more affordable than the Hypersport, which was sold for $3.4 million before options. Production will be limited to 25 units per year. Competitors. Pagani Huayra. Although its 900 horsepower rating puts the Supersport in the same league with the LaFerrari and the P1, such a comparison wouldn't be fair given both the Ferrari and McLaren use hybrid drivetrains and are already sold out. The upcoming Ford GT, powered by a twin-turbo V6, seems better suited for this section, but the American supercar will be significantly more affordable. Considering the exclusivity and the sticker of the Supersport, it will be aimed at the likes of the Pagani Huayra, one of the most customizable supercars on the market right now. A bit less powerful than W Motors' proposition, its AMG-sourced 6.0-liter V12 cranks out 720 horsepower and 740 pound-feet. The Huayra benefits from nearly 2 decades of know-how as a spiritual successor to the Zonda. Pricing starts from $1.4 million. Find out more about the Pagani Huayra here. Conclusion. On paper, the Fenyr SuperSport is quite impressive. Not only faster, more powerful, and more aggressive than its predecessor, the Supersport is also more affordable. On the other hand, its manufacturer is still new to the market, and in the absence of a brand prestige, the Supersport will have a rough time competing against supercars from established companies such as Ferrari, McLaren, and Pagani. Still, the Supersport is a big step forward for W Motors as the brand's first mass-produced vehicle. The Supersport's success will be decisive for the company's future, as the Dubai-based carmaker will rely on its sales to fund future projects which reportedly include a luxury sedan and SUV. Only time will tell if the Supersport will live up to the hype and help turn W Motors into a full-fledged, global manufacturer. Love it: radical styling, luxurious interior, impressive performance, unique design. Leave it: obscure manufacturer, very expensive given its limited brand cachet.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.